The fast-track trade agreement that the Senate has passed and Obama is hoping to jam through the House with Republican support is a total fraud. We've already dealt in previous videos with the incredible fact that the Republican Party is working like hell to give Obama the extra power the Democrats won't give him to sign trade agreements and get them ratified, not with two-thirds majority, as the Constitution requires for treaties, but with a simple majority, with no amendments, no filibusters, and only 60 days to act. That's an incredible sight, and it's all based on selling out to their campaign donors. But the other point is that the agreement has nothing to do with trade. We all hear about a trade agreement, and we assume it's to lower tariffs and open borders and have a free flow of goods and services, but that's not it. The World Trade Organization has reduced tariffs to almost nothing, I think a global average of 3%. And no country can impose tariffs. The U.S. already functionally has free trade with all of the countries on the Pacific Rim with whom this agreement is meant. What this agreement does is it gives companies, multinational companies, the right to sue the American government to force changes in our laws in a foreign or international court, an international body that would be set up to deal with this, that our own Congress doesn't want to pass. So, for example, if the multinational companies want to feel free to sell genetically modified food and there are restrictions on selling them, under this deal they can sue and eliminate the restrictions, even if the state legislature in question wants to keep those restrictions or keep that labeling. This is essentially a device to disempower not only Congress and the state legislatures, but the entire American government, and move that power to an international body akin to the United Nations. It's the same kind of theme that Eileen and I railed against in our book, Here Come the Black Helicopters, of the transfer of power from elected governance to international law, which is fashioned by decisions that involve countries that aren't democracies, that aren't functioning and free countries, and to eliminate the power of democratically elected Congresses and legislatures to make their own decisions. The two areas which I think are most problematic for me about this are immigration and environment. The agreement may provide, we don't know because Obama won't let anyone read it, literally wants it approved before anyone's read it, like Obamacare, but may provide, and Australia says it does provide, for the free flow of labor, like it is in Europe, which could be easily interpreted to mean free, unrestricted immigration. And since the U.S. and Mexico are both signatories, this would essentially make it illegal for Congress to regulate our southern border with Mexico or to regulate the number of people that come into the country. The other thing that I believe is in there is because the treaty speaks about preventing environmental damage, I believe that it can be extended and will be extended to cover global warming and cap and trade and the other things that America has constantly refused to be involved in, but now we're not going to have any choice, and it'll be an international body administering this agreement that will do that. But to think that this is a byproduct of an effort to create American jobs or maximize our competitive advantage by free trade is absolutely baloney. We already have free trade with these countries. The issue here is to disempower us and our democratic system from governing ourselves. Please, contact your Republican congressman. It's now up to them. Almost all of the Republican congressmen are voting for this deal. There are 40 courageous congressmen that are voting against. If you have a Republican member of Congress, or a Democrat, I guess, but most of them are okay on this, please write them and call them and ask them to vote no on fast-track authority for free trade. Thanks for watching.